Okay, welcome to our complementary color dull down fiesta. And I'm gonna show you how to work with your colors a lot better and basically manipulate colors a lot better than hopefully you already knew. So we need to have a color wheel out just to remind ourselves this is all about complementary colors, and complementary colors are colors that sit opposite each other on the color wheel. So if I look at red, I look straight across from red, green. Red and green are complementary colors, okay? Now, when they sit side by side, they boost each other and they make each other brighter and stronger. But when we actually mix them together, a little paint pan, they become dull. They come darker and duller, but that's okay because we can actually create really rich colors from that. So, let's take a look at our little sheet over here. We have a little question that says, how do you dull red? You dull red with the color green. This is just a little reminder. And this is how I'd like you to do this worksheet. So we're working on our red row right here. And I have my paintbrush nice and moist and ready to go. And I have my pan with my different colors in it. I was practicing earlier. And basically I got my red. And I'm just gonna go ahead and remind myself what pure red looks like. Just pure red. This is the most saturated form of the color. It is not affected by anything else. It's just pure red. Nothing is added to it. No artificial ingredients or flavors. And that's what a good solid red looks like. And my task now is to dull down red little by little as I go from happy face to happy face. So I want to see a subtle change. And I have an example because I was working on this earlier right here. Okay, and you can start to see it. There's my pure red, and we really want to create a subtle change of dulling and darkening this red a little bit at a time from happy face to happy face, so that by the end it's really, really dull, and it ends up looking kind of brownish or blackish. This one's kind of a brownish purple, so that's good. So this is tricky, okay? And what I'll do is I will scoop up some red, and I'll just put a little bit for myself right there, and then I know I need to start dulling this down by adding some green, which I will do. Okay, and I really have to check things with my eyes. Remember, we really have to check our colors and actually see what's changing, what's manipulating, and that little bit of green might do it for me, might alter the color enough. And I can also start to check it on my page. But you know what? I think that was too little green. And each color is different. Sometimes a little dab will do you, but sometimes you need a tiny bit more. So I think that was just too tiny of a little dab. I'm going to put one more little dab of green. And I think now I'm starting to see a change. Just a little bit darker, a little duller. And I think I'm happy with that, believe it or not. Okay, and then I'm going to continue to dull down this color by adding more and more green. And as you go along the line, you're going to have to add more and more. Not just another little dab and another little dab, but probably like another scoop. So, and this is, again, you have to learn how to get control over these things, because painting is difficult and painting is all about color. We already got out of charcoal, which was all about black and white. I'm looking at that. And I kind of want to see a bigger change than that, a little bit more. So maybe one more little bit will help me along the way. And again, you're checking with your eyes, okay? You can even check with your brush. I think that's a little better. A little darker, a little duller. Okay, each paint color is different. Just because you have red from one company and then another bottle of red from a different company does not mean that they're gonna all be the same red. It's not gonna be the same thickness. You really have to get to know every bottle of paint and color for itself. Okay, that was a nice scoop of green, as you could see. But I still think that looks too similar to the one before it. So I'm just going to add a little bit more green. There you go. And again, you're going for a little change every time. You're really trying to control your colors. And this will help you be a better painter later on because you understand how to control color. And it's tricky. And like I said on day one, painting is hard. And there's so much to control. All right, and let me see. I think that might do it for me. Yeah, we've become completely dulled down by this last one. It's looking nice and brown, which is what we wanted. And we wanted to create a little change from pure red to darker, duller, all the way totally neutralized. You basically neutralize the colors when you add complementary colors to each other. Now, orange. I want to talk about orange real quick. Okay, I want to remind you that the orange from the company of paint we order from is slightly on the red side. So when you go to do the orange, you have to make up your own orange. Yes, this is pretty good orange, but I'm probably going to add a big old scoop of yellow to it, which I should have started with, but I think we'll be okay. There we go. That's a more true orange than before. Okay, so remember that. And then now I can start dulling it down with what? Well, let's check our color wheel, okay? Oh, that's not my color wheel. My color wheel, orange, you get dulled down by blue. And that's basically how you do this. And remember, you're trying to get a subtle change from happy face to happy face so that your color is totally neutralized by the end. It basically turns to brownish color by the end of it. So that's it. Good luck. Take your time. This is tricky. Have some fun. Good luck when you get to yellow and purple.